break? What's
Uh,
that? I have never
I
mentioned
mean,
that.
if market is bullish, so
Okay.
Tuesday's highs or lows, which will not be break during those week.
Why
So if
wouldn't that be, bro?
I think what he's trying to say is when the market is bullish, Tuesdays usually set the low.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When the market is bullish, Tuesdays can set the low. Okay. When the market is bearish, Tuesdays can set the high. Okay. So that is
Okay,
exactly what has
okay.
happened
Yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
this week it has happened. See, Tuesday has created the high of the week. So this Thursday, this might be the low of the week. Can you say? So that is what like even previous week that is what happened, right? If we go to a high time frame, in a bullish week, Tuesday has the most chance of making the low of the week. Thursday has the most chance of making the high of the week. In a bullish week, same thing in a bearish week. Tuesday has the most chance of making the high of the week. Thursday has the most chance of making the low of the week. So this might even be the low of the week. We might not. What happens is something like this. Let me just quickly draw it out. Okay, not very clean though, like ICT, but I'll show it to you. Okay, now this is what normally happens. Same exact thing. Okay, price is fractal. The power of three. Asia, London, drop. Something like this, right? Something like this is what happens, and then like London lunch comes inside of that range, and then New York could do something like this. So the same exact thing could even happen with the weekly cycle. Like Monday could consolidate all of this, let me just break it down on lower time frame. I'm going to draw all the days, but with the lower time frame perspective. Monday could do this. Say Asian low, London started moving up, and then it runs into a consolidation once again during Asia. Tuesday's London Open could do this. Wednesday, once again consolidation during the Asian session. London Open could do this. Okay, so this Wednesday once again could run into a consolidation. Now Thursday might take out the Wednesday's low. London Open start moving up. Okay, so this is how it's getting created. Now it runs back inside of the range. So ICT clearly mentions that on a Thursday, once the reversal happens, it runs inside of the range. Now, what's the range he's talking about? From this high to this low, from this high to this low. So it runs inside of the range. So this is exactly what happened, right? This is the logic. Yes, this is OHLC, right? This is the same logic behind open, high, low, and close. Okay, open, high, low, close. That's it. Okay, so if you look at this on a bar chart or something, that is what you're going to see. It opened here. This is the high it moved. This is the low, and this is where it closed. So this, like, what do you think this candle looks like? A doji, right? This candle will look like a doji because why? On the weekly, this candle will look like a doji because this is where it opened. This is where it closed. So if the open and the closing is at the same time, at the same price, it'll look like a doji, right? So something very new to me. These are just ICT concepts. Okay, don't get confused there. So this is exactly what happened. Monday moves up. Tuesday creates the high of the week, drops down. Wednesday continuation. Thursday low of the week, and then Friday runs into a consolidation. That's it. Okay, so simple stuff. Very simple stuff. If you want to study more about this, it's on ICT's YouTube. Okay, everything is there on YouTube. You don't have to worry about that. So if we look into that,
Can I say
this
something?
might even be the low of the week. Yeah.
There is one trader called MMXM, or they called it market maker sell model or market maker buy model. They have
Yes,
videos
market
on
maker buy and sell.
YouTube. Yeah,
Oh.
and so MMXM will tell you exactly like how the lows and the
Oh.
highs of the.
So yes, guys, check it out. Okay, if you want some extra knowledge, right, you can just check that out because these are really important. Okay, it's not very important, but yeah, if you want to study more about that, because nothing you study here is useless. Okay, everything is important. So if you want, you can just study that out. MMXM on YouTube. Yes, check that out if you guys want to. Okay, so this might be the low of the week. A big chance of that being the low of the week. We don't know. Let's see. We have sell zones marked down. Now, I'm going to delete these sell zones though, because I don't think they're at a premium price. Yeah, if we draw it from here, it is at a premium price. Okay, so have all the zones as it is, and then let's see. So wait for Asia to end and then decide what to do. First one, okay, and the second one, Asia. Okay, Asia is now over. What's Asia doing? Asia is gaining some momentum. Yeah, Asia is gaining some momentum. This could be the low of the week. We don't know yet. Okay, let's see. Can we do? I think we can buy it until this area, but remember we are trading against the trend, right? We're trying to trade against the trend. So we have to play it very safe. Okay, we'll have to wait for a clear rejection, right? A clean rejection, a sweep of liquidity and all that, because remember now, for them to move all the way up here, they have to have enough liquidity, right? Which means they have to have enough sell stops to clear out. Let's say we have sell stops, clear that out, move back up, because this is 4. Okay, for them, this is the 4. Okay, only once they wipe this out, they have more fuel to move to the upside. Like without wiping liquid, they can't do that. That's the thing. Okay, so let's see. Now, I'm not very sure what London's about to do, but let's see. 11:30 and 12. Of course, I'm not going to sell here just because it runs above Asia. I'm not going to take any sales because clearly we are at a very discounted price. Okay, sales aren't going to work out. Okay, it's not going to work out. So let's see. Yeah, let's wait and see. We have key levels marked out, right? We have the key levels marked out. We know that the storyline was bearish, so we're going to go against the trend. So we'll have to wait for proper confirmation. So let's see. London opens. Are we going to sell? No. You see this, right? Why are we not going to sell? You know the reason why. Okay, we're not going to take the sell because we are at a discounted price of the higher time frame range. So selling at a discounted price is not a good thing to do. Yes, they can take this out and then maybe give us a drop. Let's see. But still, it's not a discount. It's not a premium price, right? So we drew it from here. See, this is the lowest that we could draw it from, and still not a range. It's not a premium price. So I'll wait.
Yeah, I was just pointing out liquidity.
Yeah, they might run above this high. Not going to take any trades until it reaches these levels, okay? Nothing. More liquidity getting built up. See, they swept some equal lows right here. Can you say they swept some equal lows? If we go to the H1, of course, we can see, yeah, they have reached, yes, they have also reached the previous market structure high. Exactly, see? Lows, highs, liquidity swept. See, a swing low even on the H1. They can do this. They can do this now. Since we are at a discounted price, we might even, I think we might be able to buy it. I'm not going to risk 1% though, but let's see, let's take a buy. Because we have a lot of liquidity resting here, right? So much liquidity. I'm going to place the buy right away. Stop loss below this. I'm going to risk like 0.7% or something here. We have a 25 pip target. Okay, so it has gotten into strong key levels. You guys can see that, right? It has gotten into a strong key level, let's say here, or maybe on a higher time frame, maybe on the H4, somewhere here. Mainly, it has gotten back into the previous market structure point, right? That is what we know. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. You can do a high, high now, right? They can do a high, high. So let's see. We have it marked out. Straight into profit. Can you say like straight into profit? Because why is the bullish momentum getting kicked in? Liquidity sweep. And we are at a discount price. I told you, right? Only once they clear out liquidity, it will have enough fuel to move to the upside. Okay, only once they do that. Okay, only once they do that. Because in here, why didn't this move last long? Ask yourself. Why didn't this move last long? Because it never swept liquidity. Why did this move last long? Because they did sweep liquidity. See, very important stuff. Swept, big push. Now, for them to continue higher, they have to like get some more gas, right? So what do they do? They build up liquidity, they take that out, and then they have the momentum. Then they start moving higher. Okay, so can you see that? They're starting to move up once again. We have the breakout structure. Now we are clearly at break even. That reached 1%. And yeah, time was also good. This 1 hour after Nibio. Yeah, done. Can you see it? Done. Just like that. Okay, so liquidity is, yeah, that's a major confluence. Okay, that's like a major confluence. So there it goes. Right into the targets. That's it. Okay, so that's more than enough. Okay, that is more than. Now, once again, did I assume stuff? Did I say, oh, this was the low, this should be taken out, this liquidity? No. Liquidity swept. Time was good. I know I can get my intraday trades. We got that. That's it. Okay, no overthinking done. Okay. Yeah, seems more like magic. Yeah. Not magic, it's the logic. Okay, it's just logic. Okay, if you understand the logic behind it, it's more than enough. Liquidity sweeps, moves up. Okay, like even this big move on a high time frame, it's getting fooled by what? They have cleared out these daily lows, right? We marked this out on the daily. This was a daily low that was swept. I think the Thursday's low is being created, and now they're starting to move up. Can you see? So that's it. Okay, so that's it. We are done for that. Wasn't storyline bearish. Once again, storyline isn't the main thing here, bro. Just understand all the other logics as well. We were at a discounted price. Market structure was all the way here. Now, why would we just because storyline is bearish, are we going to sell here? Are we going to sell here? Right here, of course, we can try selling, but time is not good. But are we going to look for any sales here? I clearly mentioned, even if we draw from here to here, we are at a discounted price. There's no point of taking any trades here. Okay, so that's the thing. That is why I'm trying to teach storylines and the other stuff as well. Okay, so that you don't rely 100% on storylines and get stopped out. Okay, and when it comes to EU, okay, when it comes to forex
Before,
pairs, all of that is important. Okay, yeah.
yeah, before this session, I was just I was thinking just Asian high and low is the liquidity, but after this session, it's completely to next level. Means.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not always
Mm.
liquidity. Okay, Asian session is not always going to be liquidity. Okay, and you can see this right now. Storylines were bearish. We know that. Okay, storylines were clearly bearish. But did it make any sense for us to sell here? No, right? No sense at all. We had no reason for us to sell here. Okay, so then who cares about a storyline, right? So that's the thing. Okay, understand the logic behind it. That's very important. Okay, so don't stick to
So
one
we,
thing only. Okay,
so we
yeah.
have to learn about means different types of liquidity means whichever that are present. That will be fuel to the means it will give momentum
Exactly.
to the trade. Right? Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes, always. Okay. Only once liquidity is swept, the momentum kicks in. Okay. Other than that, they will not do that. Okay. So now what are they actually doing? Now, for a sell move to happen, okay, once again, some liquidity has to be swept, right? Some type of liquidity has to be swept. So now what did they do? Previous day's high, right here. Exactly. Previous day's high. And right above it, we have these. So now these are going to turn into very good zones, right? Because we have liquidity sitting right below it. Okay. Next time we backtest gold. Yes, we will backtest gold again. Okay. So what happens? See, liquidity. And now we have the key levels. Okay. Now we have the key levels. So let's see. So yeah, the week is also over. We can redraw this on the weekly. Go to the weekly time frame. Yeah, now exactly like we planned. I think Thursday created the low of the week, right? Yeah, Thursday created the low of the week. Tuesday's Asian Open created the high of the week. See, high of the week was created during on Tuesday though. On Tuesday, just like ICT mentions, but time wasn't good, and the low of the week was created during Thursday. A classic ICT week once again. And then on Friday, it runs inside of the range, like I said. So what was the range? From here to here, runs inside of the range. That's it. Okay, so see, it's a combination of SNR and SMC. Okay, like when I say SMC, it's ICT stuff. Okay, no other, like I haven't learned SMC from anyone else from ICT. Okay, let's go to weekly. Back to weekly. What can we see? Yes, storylines are bearish. Okay, we can see that clearly on the weekly time frame. The weekly storyline is bearish, and we can even start looking for sells. Okay, so that's clear. We can even start looking for sells. But where can we sell it from on the weekly time frame? Where do we have strong zones? Any annotations? We have this weekly level with 1 and almost 2. We have this area. Yes, refined this area, so we include this one. So we have one strong level marked out on the weekly. Let's go to the lower time frames and then see if these are really good or not. So this is actually the multi-time frame analysis. Okay, we draw the zones on the higher time frames. Okay, on the weekly, yes, these can also be drawn. We draw the zones on the higher time frames, use the lower time frames to see if the zones are really valid or not. Okay, and yes, of course, this is a valid zone. This is a valid zone because why? Premium price, previous day's highs, liquidity is sitting below it. So yes, this is a valid zone, right? This is a completely valid zone. Okay. Yeah, now we already have the weekly zone here, so I'm not going to take it here. Okay, we can leave it as it is. So if these fails, we can once again draw the zones we marked out earlier. This one. This is daily. We refined this, right? We had this one, and then we can refine it here. That's it. Okay, so we have a few zones marked out. Remember, your storylines were bearish. Market structure is bearish. Daily storyline never changed, right? Because daily storyline never changed. Everything is bearish, but we are buying counter trend until it reaches a premium price. Okay. So yes, this high, that's sure liquidity, right? This is sure liquidity. So that's why liquid, so it could move up. So let's see. Let's wait for Asia to end once again and then decide what to do. Okay, so Asia, first one, second one. Okay, Asia ISO. Now once Asia ISO, what do? We wait for the London session that is at 11:30 and 12:30, right? We wait for the London session to open and then we can get some trades, right? So where can we take the trades from? Let's check H4 again. What's H4 doing? Yeah, we know now for the sell to happen, now we are still at a discounted price. So buying is the best thing to do. Now for the buy, once again, they might have to sweep the Asian low or something, some sort of liquidity, right? Now I can, yes. Okay, now I can come up with a logic like this. High, low, high. What could happen? High, low, high, right? Because this high is clearly broken with a body. This candle failed, but this candle, yes, it did close right above it. So this is a breakout structure, right? This is a breakout structure. And this could be internal range liquidity. So right below that, what are the key levels we have? I don't think we had any nearby levels on the 4-hour. We do have this H4 open close, right? We had the H4 open close, which is good. But we also had some nearby zones over here. So we can include these swing points, yes. So we have a good zone right here, right below the liquidity. Sell zones are already marked out, so I'm not going to bother about that. I'm going to look for an intraday buy using these zones over here. Yes, this could also be a good one. So I think we might have to extend the box. I just saw this swing point here. Yeah, let's have the entire thing marked out because anyway, we will enter only after the rejections, right? So let's patiently wait. We have everything marked out. Timing is marked out. Let's see what they're about to do. Oh, okay. EU is very interesting, right? Now, and one reason why I did not want to backtest gold is because you can see how gold is creating higher highs, right? Like it's moving into the all-time highs, no reversals, nothing. So there's no point of looking at gold until it settles down, like until it starts the bearish storyline and then drops down. So until that happens, only thing we can do is buy gold once it gives us a retracement into a discounted price. Okay, other than that, just wait. Personally, I'm not even looking at gold. Yeah, it's very annoying. Okay, like even last week, like last Friday, yesterday, I got stopped out. Okay, on gold. Like I even showed you the analysis, right? I was expecting a sell. It gave us a good rejection, and then I got stopped out. Okay, so that's the thing. Could have bought it that day. Okay, let's see what they're doing here. Runs above the Asian high. I'm not going to sell it though. Runs above the Asian high. Time is perfect. We might drop. Yeah, it's starting to drop. Yeah. Thing is, it wasn't very high quality, right? Could have taken it, but then again, you need to understand, okay, wasn't the best setup. Okay, maybe the buy would be good. More liquidity. Can you say more liquidity getting built up? Okay. Yeah, it's almost 2 p.m. Let's wait for the New York kill zone or the New York session. See. Oh, never tapped into the zone yet. Okay, they did not tap into it. Maybe New York kill zone. Yes, I think New York kill zone as well. Do we have news, guys? Do we have news on Monday? Normally on Mondays, we don't have any good news, right? Maybe there is news. And this low is for the New York session. Let's see. No, nothing. We have a breakout structure here as well. We haven't tapped into this.